Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Young with 620 CKRM and the host of Sask Ag Today, coming at you from Ag in Motion near Langham, Saskatchewan. Joining me today is Dr. Karthi. He's the technical director with Cropland Analytics. And Doc, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Can't complain, especially with Ag in Motion here. It's one of my favorite times of the year.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about partnership that you have with Johnston's Regenerative here.
Yes, we partnered with Johnston's Regenerative about a couple of years ago, and the idea is to not for selling products. It's more towards gearing towards regenerative solutions. So the current issues with the regenerative solutions are most of the farmers are stuck where to start because like there's so much of things out there on the regenerative side, but where do we start? It's that's where the main question I always get, and that's where I always start with the soil because that's what we are trying to regenerate. So we need to understand the soil first, and that's the main reason why I was instrumental in starting the Cropland Analytics Lab. That's based out of Tofield in Alberta, so that we could actually get some information on the soil that we are not getting from other analysis. So especially we want to look at the soil from all three angles of biological properties, physical properties, and the chemical properties. So to get a better understanding and insight into the soil. So once we understand the soil better, then we can actually apply the solutions better. So the current problems in the industry, I know there's a lot of products people use. The main problem is it's not about the products. It's about choosing the right product for the right problem, right? So when you don't have the right solution or right product addressing the problem, you're going to have difficulty getting any results out of it. And that's where, we were looking at most of these soil tests, the in-depth soil analysis as a tool to identify the problems first, and then find the right tools and align them properly. So once you align them, the chances of getting the success is way higher. So that's kind of what Cropland Analytics does alongside with Johnston's Regenerative, so that we can increase the probability of success towards the farmer.
Yeah, and that's something that I kind of heard over the last year when it comes to soil health, especially when it comes to, for example, a farmer, he'll do his thing when it comes to seeding and harvest, and then he'll wonder, well, I thought my yields were supposed to be great because, I did step A, step B, step B, or C, and why is it the way that it is? And it all comes down to soil health and the particulars around that. So it's very interesting stuff, and I could imagine you've been incredibly busy as a result, getting the word out about soil health and how important that is.
Oh, yeah, it is. And talking about soil health, health is something that we always relate to something alive. And, when you combine the word soil and health, that means soil is something that is alive. So, if you go back to the fundamentals of it, then it makes things way easier. Because for anything that is alive, there are four things that is needed. One is air, water, shelter, and food. Right? These are the four basic necessities of anything that is alive and to live. And that's exactly what soil health is also. We got to look at the air movement in the soil. We got to look at the water infiltration and water holding capacity of the soil, and followed by how much of carbon the soils can store. That becomes its shelter for biology and everything that lives around the system. And organic matter becomes a food for that soil. So it's no different from a human or a cattle. Soil is very much same. So whenever you have these four fundamental things affected in the soil, you are going to see the health of the soil decline, and therefore your profitability and your crop yield as well. So addressing these four is what we do as a whole, but on a wider range of what's actually causing those air movement in the soil restricted, what's actually preventing water from infiltration, what's actually affecting organic matter buildup, and then organic matter conversion into organic carbon. So understanding this whole idea in the soil and through proper insights, through soil testing, gives you much better success rates that actually we are seeing everywhere. Yeah.
So in your conversations with farmers from all around the province and wherever else you may be, in Canada or around the world, has it been very receptive? Like they understand what you're talking about, they're picking up what you're throwing down, so to speak?
It's been incredible. The farmers are the stars in every show that we do with Johnson's Regenerative. The amount of questions and the follow-ups that we get from, because they're truly interested. So as Cropland Analytics, we are really happy to bring science back to the farm. It's been like always like shoot in the dark. Let's try this product, let's try that product. Instead, let's choose the right product. That's the theme of every conversation we have with the farmer. In order to choose the right product, we need to know the insights properly, and that's what we are building. And we don't go and blindly ask a farmer to cut down fertilizers because they can save some money so that they can pay us. It's not that. It's all about getting the proper insight so that we could make the best decision for the farmer. So that it's always about building farm profitability and helping the farmers to build that soil for the next generations and years to come. So that's the whole goal is the to build a better farm for the future. And I think that's an incredible journey that we are in, along with Ron Johnson's Regenerative and Analyta Soil Solutions. And without farmers, we won't be able to do this. And I'm really, really happy that we've been part of that, this big change that is happening in the prairies today. So,
Anything else you wanted to add?
no, thank you very much for you guys to give us an opportunity to present ourselves in front of a wider audience in Saskatchewan and the prairie provinces. So, we look forward to help as much as acres as possible, and with so much of farmers. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Yeah, and thank you for stopping by and enlightening us a little bit about soil health. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.